Hi everyone, my name is Deidre Lam and I'm the coordinator of the Math Hub. This video will go over the Math Refresher test in detail. Now that you know how to access SOC411 content under My Notes on Bibolite, let's take a look at all the content related to the Math Refresher test. You will see 5 tabs below with the name of each tab and the access date on the far right. The links in blue are showing the content you have access to right now. The tab label test is right now in black because you will not have access to the content until January 22nd at 12 a.m. in the morning. If you take a look at the introductory video tab, under the introductory video tab, you will see 3 videos posted on D2L. There's one tab on setting up your Bibolite, which we call the Bibolite tutorial. The second link is the Math Refresher Test overview video, which is what you're watching now. And on January 22nd, you'll also have a video talking about the actual test. Under the instructional materials, you will see a link for the Math Refresher Test information and timeline, and also a link called Topic Sheet. If you click open the Math Refresher Test information timeline, it will explain to you that you'll be reviewing 4 topics: integers, equation of lines, percents, and probability. Note that 1% of your final grade will be awarded for successfully passing each of your module tests. The passing grade is 80% or above per test. If a student passes all 4 modules, he or she will receive a total of 4%. Students have 3 tries for each module test. In terms of the timeline, you will have access to all the lessons, instructional videos, and practices today, January 18th. On January 22nd to January 29th, students will have access to the module test at 12 a.m. and all tests have to be completed by January 29th by 11:59 p.m. These tests can be done at your own home. March 12th will be when you'll be able to view your grade on D2L. Also, please note that Sociology 411 approved calculator is allowed on both practices and tests, unless the question states that a calculator is not allowed. As well, students can start with any modules they like. Now let's take a look at the topic sheet. Under the topic sheet, you will see printable lessons that you can read. However, if you're a visual learner, then go under the instructional videos column and watch the video in chronological order. I would suggest that you focus on one module at a time. So after you have watched, for example, all the instructional videos for integers, then go back and click on the Practice tab. Under the Practice tab, you will find the link to the 4 interactive practice modules. If you click on the integer practice, then you will see this. We're going to use the integer practice as an example. For some questions, you will need to fill in the answer, just like question 1. And some questions are in multiple choice format. Once you entered an answer or select an answer, you can click on the check answer button to see if you get the correct answer or not. So for example, for question number 2, if I click on $60, and if you go and click check answer, it will tell you that I got the right answer. I think today I probably should go and get a 649 because literally I just did it by guessing. However, if you happen to get a wrong answer, that's okay. Simply click on the solution and it will show you how to do the question step by step. When you first start a question and you find yourself a little lost, you can select the button to get it. By using the try again button, it will generate a brand question you to write. So in real time, click change. The best way to study is to try each question 3 times, i.e. generate 2 additional new questions to work on. The aim is to get 3 consecutive questions correct. Then you can move on to the next practice question. The aim is to get 3 consecutive, the aim is to get 3 consecutive questions correct. However, if within 6 tries and you still cannot get 3 consecutive answers correct, then book an appointment to see me. When you're done with the practice, make sure you scroll down to the bottom and click on the Close Practice button. Now, right now, you won't see it. However, later on tonight, when you access the practice, it will have a Close Practice button. Closing the browser does not mean you close the practice. If the practice is not closed properly, you will not be able to open the test. The test will look exactly the same as the practice, but without the 4/8 button. Hence, use the practice module as many times as possible prior to taking the module test. Let's take a look at what happens if you need help. If you need help, fill out the SOC411 Math Refresher Test inquiry form. I will check it daily. If you need to see me for tutorial help, I will find a time so that we can meet virtually. In short, help is always available. So good luck on the Math Refresher Test, and I hope you will have fun with it.